Hi, my name is Raphael Harris, Guinness World Record holder and International Jugglers Association gold medalist, and today we are going to learn how to juggle in one day. This method of learning to juggle is different from any other methods of learning to juggle that you might have seen before. I'm not saying it's better, but it's different, and many people have learned how to juggle with other methods, but some people don't really have success with other methods, but they might have success with this method because it's a little bit different and it's a little bit simpler. And this method breaks down into 8 simple steps that you can learn in only one day. And the steps are as follows, 8 steps. Step number 1, circle with the right hand. Step number 2, circle with the left hand. Step number 3, circle with both hands together. Step number 4, circle with both hands together, but off sync. Step number 5, columns with the right. Step number 6, columns with the left. Step number 7, columns with both hands. And step number 8, columns with both hands at the same time, off sync. And the reason this method works for some people is because it's simpler than other methods of learning to juggle, because you never throw from hand to hand. You only throw to the same hand. You're only throwing up and down, and the balls never cross from hand to hand. In later, more advanced steps, you will throw from hand to hand, but in the beginning steps, when you're learning to juggle, you only throw to the same hand. That's why it's different from other methods of juggling. That's why people have had success with this method of learning to juggle, and they haven't had success necessarily with other methods. So let's begin. The first thing we learn is how to do circles with our right hand and with our left hand. Now you'll notice that the balls never cross from hand to hand. And it's great to learn how to juggle. It's fun. It teaches coordination, confidence. You can walk down the aisle in the supermarket and pick up 4 oranges and say, hey, look, and suddenly be doing a great fun thing. And you can learn how to do this in only one day. But you have to remember that for it to succeed, you need the 2 D's, decision and determination. Decision, you decide beforehand, yes, I want to learn how to juggle in only one day. I'm going to do that. And determination means you practice until you can do it, because you can't just pick it up and do it. It takes some practice. And that's what I'm going to explain right now. So you start with the first 2, bean bags or tennis balls or hacky sacks, and you break it down into very slow, gradual steps. So the first thing we do, after you can throw one up and down with both right and left, is to go to 2 throws. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. Then with the right hand, 1, 2, stop. This will take some time. This will take some practice. And I recommend practicing over a table or a couch so that if you drop it, you can easily pick it up and it doesn't go rolling around the floor. And also put on some music that you like and relax and enjoy the process and take time and relax. Okay, so 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. Once you can do that solid, learn it with the left hand. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2. Always go in a circle. Always go on the X and Y axis in 2 dimensions. Do not go on the 3rd dimension, forward and back, but always on the X and Y axis in 2 dimensions. The balls are supposed to go in a circle with both hands. Now, once you can do it 2, then go on to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This will take some time. This will take some practice. But once you can do it, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 with your right, and then with your left, step 1, and then step 2, then you're ready for the next step. And remember, always be solid at the step that you're learning before you go on to the next step. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. I don't keep juggling till I drop because I'm learning not only how to do the skill, but also how to finish cleanly. 1, 2, 3, stop. Then, once I can do that solidly, by doing it, let's say, 10 times in a row without dropping, then I can go on to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't go on to 4 until I learned the steps before. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that I can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 with both hands, then I put it together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, start with 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then go on to 3, 1, 2, 3. Then when you can go on to the next step, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we learn the next one is the same pattern, but off sync. Instead of at the same time, 1, 2, 3, off sync. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. At a moment less than the one before. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this should take you a couple of sessions of say 20 minutes each, and you'll be able to do this if you practice and are focused and are relaxed within just a couple of hours. You'll be able to do this pattern and this pattern. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going on to step number 5. Step number 5 is, instead of circles, we're going to learn columns, which means that the balls we're going up and down, not in a circle pattern. They still are not going hand to hand. They're only thrown in the same hand, but in columns. So again, start off in small increments. 1, 2, 1, 2, until I can do that solid without dropping with the left. 1, 2, and the right. 1, 2, and then go on to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, then on to 4 and 5 until you can do it with both hands. Solid. Then put it together as we did before with the circular pattern. The circular pattern is called fountain. The columns pattern is called columns. Up and down pattern is called columns. Now put it together. The pattern. That's step number 7, and then step number 8, similarly, is off sync. Instead of simultaneously, we do it off sync. Then you'll be able to do all these different patterns. You'll be able to do that in one day. You'll be able to show your friends that you can juggle. And one little tip about, once you learn this new skill, you're going to want to show your friends, you want to show your parents. Don't show somebody that you can juggle until you're really solid at it. Because basically, if you can do it in your home, in your room, it doesn't mean you can do it in front of other people. Until you can do it really solid. Because otherwise you're going to say to people, oh, look what I can do. And then you'll be dropping. Because it's a little different to do it in front of other people. So wait until you're really, really solid at it. And then show your friends or your family. And one other thing, when you show it to somebody else, make sure that you finish clean. You finish by catching all the balls. Don't just keep juggling until you drop. Say, oh, look what I can do. I can juggle until you drop. You stop when you want to stop because you're in complete control. Look what I can do. So that's it. 8 steps to juggling. Determination, decision. So now go out and learn how to juggle. Enjoy.